Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TVIX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis a few days ago, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. And on that note, real quick, I'm going to do a little house cleaning, get rid of that line there. Sure, it still pertains, but it's not relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter and lines all over the place. So I want to try to keep this as clean as possible. But the first update comes about from a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. And going back through the history of the chart, you can see the $7 mark was very, very clearly a level of resistance. Knocked down the price multiple times there, and then even today the price kind of was struggling right around there. However, when the price did finally break above it right there at that point, you can see the kind of the rest was history, and that's where that breakout that got that much more continuation going into the pretty much the remainder of the day. So going forward, next week, $7 is that newest area of support, and that's going to be the level to keep an eye on. What about future potential levels of resistance? So if this move is going to get continuation, where are some of these potential battlegrounds? For this, going to have to scrunch up the chart here quite a bit, maybe even go to another time frame because it's been a long time since the price has been up this high before. Well, there's a line from a long time video I did. All right, so let's see. I realize it's hard to see, but this really just goes to show how long it's been since the price has been up around that area. Oh, yeah, so the next key overall level, definitely going in next week, right up here, around $7.85. You go back far enough into the history, you can see that the price went on a very nice bounce right here, but that is right where the price ultimately ran out of gas, and then from there you can see the rest was history. Back down it went. So actually very interesting. I mean, could you potentially see a repeat of history here where it gets up there? Where did the chart go? There it goes. Where it gets back up there, and then, almost a double top in a sense, and not necessarily, crashes all the way back down. But I could, it's not illogical to think that maybe there's a pullback here coming due to the fact that, it is approaching this pretty key level of resistance. However, no such thing as a guarantee in the market. So while it's logical to think that way, don't go and put your kids' college tuition in there just because, something for sure you think is going to happen, because that's just not how the market works. Always got to be managing that risk and mitigating risk, so keep that in mind. But overall, those are definitely the couple of key levels going into next week. Again, from a support standpoint, $7, resistance standpoint, $7.85. So we'll see how next week unfolds, but it should be pretty exciting. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.